Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. This week's episode is going to be a little bit different. We are doing a recap pod swap with our fellow new besties in Bravo-holics, the Sweet Potato podcast. Today, we're going to start with our just regular girly girl chit chat. We don't have any TV recs for you, but we do have some podcast recs, so very excited. Check those out once you're done listening to this one.
Of course.
Incomplete total, after you rate, review, subscribe, all the things. At the end of the episode, you're going to hear our Real Housewives.
Take three. You got this, Nikki. She's having a tough day, you guys. You can do it.
Okay. And then at the end of the episode, you'll hear our Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap with the Sweet Potato Boys. And then make sure to check out their episode dropping tomorrow on Tuesday, where we'll be joining them to recap Real Housewives of Orange County, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills trailer, just doing their full ep and gonna get to chat with our boys.
Yeah, we talk about them. I feel like all the time
Every
we
episode.
mention the Sweet Potato Boys.
Every time.
They're like our New England. That sounded like a fake word.
New England.
Our New England little bros. We literally talk to them every day, so you guys will definitely enjoy that. But first, I have some kind of not exciting news. I don't want to build it up, so I'll just get into it. But I took it upon myself to introduce myself to a fellow mama at playgroup.
Which one?
A new
The
one.
one we've been talking about?
No, not my crush. Because that's the white whale, Mm-hmm. I can't get there. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
That's the big kahuna.
Okay.
So that's so far out of my range of possibility of being friends with. I had to start. There was a new mama that also has 2 kids, really close in age. I caught a vibe. I felt like the vibe was I felt like the vibe was reciprocated. And before I left, I said, by the way, I'm Brie. What's your name?
This is what they teach us in kindergarten. But it's so much harder to do.
And it's so funny because, I've been going to these same play groups for well over a year. And there's, of course, tons of moms that I talk to there. Do I know their names?
No.
Absolutely not. So I said, you know what? If I need to, I put on my goal list for the year for 2025 to make one new mom friend. And it's freaking November. And I seriously have not made one friend. Biggest loser in the world. So I said, this is my chance. Why not? Why not me?
Right. Why not now?
Why not now? What if I just made a friend?
What if you just?
Is it that hard?
And did she say, you're a fucking loser, don't talk to me ever again? Freak. She probably called her husband and was like, this crazy person at the library.
I think she was excited.
Of course.
No. I think she was excited. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
Or not, because then that means I told her about the podcast, so I can never mention her again, just in case she listens.
Right. Well, if you do, hey.
Hey, so sorry. This is weird. Also, I know
Proud
that
of you, Brie.
Thank you
That's
so
big.
much. Yeah. Anything, Nips, before you know I'm about to take over for the next 3 hours?
Please. I'm hanging on by a thread, so I'm just riding this wave with you.
Well, I already pre-warned Nikki that I wanted to give an update on my macros, and she seemed really thrilled about it. Riveting content.
I'm
3, 2, 1.
Literally.
Well, I felt like I needed to circle back because if you guys have been here since the summer, I made right now my middle part is my personality, but over the summer, counting my macros and calorie restrictive dieting was my personality, and then I just talked about it for a month and never spoke about it again.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe people want to know, am I about
Where are you on the journey? Yeah.
Where am I on the journey? So
it's like when somebody takes Ozempic and you're like, are they, aren't they? Yeah. So please, just spare us and tell us. The wait has been long enough.
Yeah, I know. You guys are hanging on. Well, I'm not counting my macros anymore, but I did for maybe 6 weeks. And I did lose 7 pounds.
Whoa.
That's a lot, right?
In a week?
No.
In 6 weeks, you said?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I think when I was counting, I lost like 5, like right away. And then since I've stopped counting, I've lost another 2, maybe 3 if it's a good pre-house burp. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I did want to share tips for people that are just like, because obviously like counting your macros and counting and like
So
logging all your
intimidating.
food, it's such a pain in the ass. And I do want to like recognize my privilege real quick that I am a chef, so I do have kind of like a leg up that like weighing my food and just like food is not intimidating to me, and like the whole idea of like having to weigh everything is not.
Right. The way I thought you were just going to say, I want to recognize my privilege and say, like, I can afford food. Like, when the whole country is facing SNAP benefit rollbacks.
Oh my God, you're so. I'm like, no, I'm an esteemed.
Wow, Brie. Introducing yourself and like recognizing the climate? What?
Could never be me. I'm so sorry.
But anyway, continue.
I'm so sorry for everybody that I let down. I'm so sorry. But that is crazy what's going on. Anyway, I was going to say the idea of like weighing my food is like annoying, but it's something that I'm used to because like when you work in a kitchen, you have to use those stupid scales all the time. So anyway, I just want to share a few tips that I think if you don't want to do that could make it just easier to like consume less calories without even thinking about it, because if you like to eat in a calorie deficit, it's only like 300 calories, and all of that you could not eat 300 calories without even blinking an eye. Seriously.
Okay,
it's
wait.
so
I
easy.
want to ask you. You lost 7 pounds eating and counting your macros, but like, did you change the food that you were eating, or you just changed how much of it you were eating?
No, so I did change what I was eating, but
Okay.
what I learned was the first day that I logged, because I always do eat like pretty healthy, so that's why I was getting frustrated, like, why am I not losing weight? I'm going to the gym 3 days a week, I eat healthy. But what I learned from logging all my food is that I was eating like a really high fat diet, like a lot of avocado, a lot of nuts, a lot of like whole fat yogurt, cheese, olive oil, like dressings, like all these things that are inherently healthy. But when that's what you eat all day, it's too much fat. And if you want to lose fat, you have to eat less fat.
Yes.
Which I just never thought about it, because I'm like, oh, like
No, it's healthy. Yeah.
it's healthy, yeah, and
It's
and
from
it
Trader
is.
Joe's. It's healthy. That's
Exactly.
my rule.
But the number one way is I just switched everything to low fat. So like non-fat yogurt, using non-fat yogurt instead of like sour cream.
Okay. Does it taste so gross though?
Like I add a little honey and like some berries, and
All right, zhuzh it up.
yeah, I used to literally have like a yogurt bowl with like almond butter, pumpkin seeds. Like, oh my God, it was like a dessert.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, it's so healthy. I'll just throw it all in this bowl.
Right.
And it's like 700 calories without even thinking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. So like my one tip is switch everything, if you already do this, to low fat, like skip the almond butter, or also just seeing like a serving size of almond butter, say it's 2 tablespoons.
true.
Look at what that 2 tablespoons.
Tablespoons.
Spoons? Do you remember that video?
Oh, yeah. What? Say more. Get like something spoons.
Was it like, my spoon's too big?
Oh no, I'm thinking about shoes.
Oh my God, shoes. These shoes suck.
These shoes roll.
Let's get some shoes.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Oh God,
What were
internet
we
culture. Oh yeah, so just weighing the stuff out and seeing like what 2 tablespoons actually looks like compared to what I was consuming,
Right.
which was like, who knows, probably like a quarter
Quarter
cup.
cup. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference just to visualize it. So I feel like after doing that for a month, I know what it looks like, and it's been easy to maintain without counting anything, just like doing the same things I was doing without having to be like so obsessive about it, and weight's staying off, baby. I know 7 pounds is not like, oh my God, that's a different person. But for me, guys, I can wear my jeans again. And if you're here for FUPA,
If you know, you know.
yeah, if you were here for Back to the FUPA, like it's so much better. It's really so much better. Like, and isn't that really just the American millennial dream, just being able to wear your jeans?
Skinny. If you're not ready to transition, baggy if you are here with us all with your middle parts.
Yes.
Totally.
We do it all.
Thanks for
but
sharing, Brie.
Yeah, just a little macro update. If you guys have any more questions, like slide into those DMs. You know I'm always there to chat.
You did never give us your diagonal cucumber tutorial. We're still waiting on that.
I know,
but I do miss your food content.
I know. I was thinking like I got to get back on the content train. I've been obsessed with eating a one mighty meal bagel with a little bit of cream cheese, turkey, and everything but the bagel spice. Like I've been eating that for lunch like 2 days a week, if not more.
Wow.
And it's not aesthetically,
Right.
you know.
But tag them. Get us some free product, baby.
We have.
I know. Did we use up our token?
I don't think
Or
they
one
like
free
will just.
token.
You're like, we're actually out of bagels. Like, can you send another box?
I'll post my crispy bagel.
Also, I wish this was an ad. If anybody does want to track, the app that I use is Chronometer, Chrono meter, and they have a free app, so you don't have to pay for it. If anybody does, if like you're interested in that.
Okay, so I've been eating a lot of Halloween candy. That's how different we are.
No, when Nikki sent me a picture a couple weeks ago, she was like, "Oh, I just got back from Costco. I have to find space for these like 2 bags of chips."
Oh my God, my chips.
They were like 10-pound bags of chips.
Can I just say one annoying thing about getting such a large bag of Cape Cod potato chips? These bags, I know we already talked about the rotisserie chicken in a bag.
Yeah.
So much plastic.
So much.
Why is the bag for potato chips so thin? Like you rip it the wrong way and you have a slit down the whole bag. Now what am I
it's
supposed to do
ruined.
with this 10-pound bag of potato chips?
Put it in another plastic bag.
I don't have a bag big enough.
I thought you were going to say that the bags are half full.
Oh, well, that too, of course. But we all know
everyone
that.
knows. Yeah.
We all know that. Now they're charging us more and giving us less.
So true.
I mean,
that's the world we
it's
live
your
in.
political podcast here, you guys. No, it's so funny. I sent Brie a TikTok and somebody posted, somebody asked me who I voted for yesterday, and I said Alex, and they were talking about like the elections. But truly,
Yeah, not.
should we
Dancing
talk
with
a
the
little
Stars.
Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay. First and foremost, Flavor Flav, so excited to see him.
I know.
A little piece of our nostalgia. You know, we love Pumpkin. We love New York. Oops, like we know them all. He was a really core part of our
Youth.
TV viewing.
Yeah, true.
He was awful. He couldn't form a sentence. He was very excited, and I loved that enthusiasm and excitement. He fucked up Alex's scores. So for that, it's unforgivable. He said he meant to give her a 10. He put it in the computer as a 9. Once it was in the computer, they wouldn't let him change it. He's really sorry. So infuriating. He was just scoring so crazy.
The fact that he gave Dylan a 10. And after that, Alfonso was like, hey, I can tell it's going to be a crazy night here
He was
tonight.
like, what the?
Even his partner, I'm blanking. Oh, Daniela was like rolling her eyes because she just knew that was like not real.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm so glad that you brought up Dylan because I understand that he is not a pro. Like I feel like in the show we have 2 different categories. We have the A group, which is Whitney, Alex, Robert, Jordan is starting to creep up in there.
She is creeping up.
And then we have the
B group.
or less.
The thing is, like, I feel like we're not allowed to say anything bad about Dylan Efron.
Because he's trying so hard.
Because like he's like America's sweetheart. It's like if you say one bad thing about him, like you're canceled.
I know, but the judges scoring on him is so crazy.
They really
They're
love
giving
him.
9s. Did they give him a 10 this week?
No, Flav did, but I think he got 9s or 2 9s.
Okay, because he's not 9s. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
You can't give him and Jordan the same score. I'm sorry.
So true. No, but people just really love him and they want him to stay on the show. Like, I think it's good for the show, him being there. Also, Nikki, I have to address this with everybody because, and I texted this to Nikki separately, but you guys know, obviously, at the beginning of Dance with the Stars, we were like shitting all over Alex and Val,
Formal
saying
apology.
that like they couldn't even, Add this to the list of our formal apologies of our wrong takes.
We're either so right or so wrong.
But it was I was cracking up because Nikki posted in her reviews of each dance, and she was like, oh my God, like Alex and Val, like power couple for sure. And I was like, Nikki, I can't stop laughing because I think we literally posted a clip a couple weeks ago saying like, people are calling Alex and Val a power couple. Like, are they dumb? Like, maybe they're each powerful alone, but as a couple, like, absolutely
don't
not.
Don't see it.
Yeah,
they have no chemistry. He kissed her on the forehead.
Yeah, no.
Like,
they're bringing it.
Hot.
They're bringing it. Also, I bet you that his wife, now that she's not on anymore, is like in there all the time with them or helping them out or like talking to Alex, like, probably also made her feel comfortable. Like, listen, like, you're acting. Like, just fucking bring it, you know?
She did say, I know you fast forward through all of
I think I watched live.
Not this one, a couple, either last one or the one before. It was one of their I think it was maybe the Maleficent dance for Disney night.
God, the best
one. And she was like, you have to, like, grab his neck. And, like, or maybe it wasn't that one because it was more of, like a lovery one. And that one was so anti, but... She was like, you have to, like, grab him and, like, make it almost, like, sexual. And, like, she got that permission. Like, that's what it is.
For sure. And she's just getting so much more comfortable. Like, she's really fucking killing it.
She is, and she's super passionate about it. Like, I was watching her TikTok. She says she goes to sleep thinking about it. She wakes up thinking about it. Like, she doesn't sleep the whole night before because she's just repeating the routine in her head.
Wow.
In all the clips of them before they do the dance, you could just see how seriously she's taking it. It's just
totally
again and again and again and again. Like, she's not stopping until it's perfect. And I think that Val, for that, loves her.
Respects
That's
her,
where their chemistry is now coming from. Because he's like, oh shit, like, you're for real. You're not just some dumb blonde bimbo like everybody thinks she is.
He judged her just like we did. Whoops.
What a jerk.
Not that we thought she was that. I just didn't see their vibe.
I didn't either.
But now I'm like, no, like, they are going to the end.
Which is
top two at least.
So crazy because I was so team Whitney, and I feel like she is falling for me. Yeah. And I don't know if it's because she came in so strong and now we're seeing Alex rise. So it's like, not that Whitney's getting worse. It's just Alex is getting so much better. And so we're seeing the progression. So we're like, holy shit.
No, she's lost her Markle Sparkle.
She has. And I think it is a lot to do with the viewers.
It is, because she came on the season and she got so much love, which she never got on Mormon Wives. It was like overwhelmingly positive support and feedback. And then it flipped fast. And
why do people hate her?
And then as soon as it flipped, like, she changed. Like, she's more in her head.
Mormon Wives?
No, I think it's because, like, I just think, like, they're getting the villain. Like, I think people think Mark is, like, having an advantage, like, being with Whitney, like, she's too good of a dancer, and it's not fair.
Right, that's a big part of it, that she's actually a dancer, so it's not fair. But we've had dancers on the show before.
D'Amelio, Charlie, whatever, D'Amelio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But there was something else I wanted to say about Whitney. Shoot.
She just looks like she's not as... I don't know, having as much fun as she was. Like, she just looks like she's in her head.
Yeah, which is the opposite of what we're seeing with Alex, which is why I'm just loving Alex so much.
Yeah.
Jordan killed it this week.
Oh my God, unreal.
Seriously,
incredible.
I'm starting to... I feel like we didn't... Maybe it was just me because there were so many people and I wasn't really familiar with her before, so she wasn't somebody I was really watching as closely. But now that the contestants have gone down, I'm like, oh my God, I love her and I love Ezra. I love them together. I think they're so funny with each other.
They are.
I think they slayed the partners this year.
They did. They did such a good job, like, pairing everybody up.
Love it. I mean, okay, we know Danielle went home.
I know.
Very sad, but it was her time.
Yeah. That's the thing, is, like, it's getting to the end and it's going to be so hard every week, like, to see who's going to go home, because everybody's good. You love everybody. Like, they've been on such a journey, but it's how it is, you know?
What do we think this week?
Andy has to be next.
Do you think?
Oh my God. I think Andy, then Dylan.
I feel like Whitney's immune next week, which is another thing that people were really pissed about.
Yeah.
Was because
they want her
Flav-
out.
Well, and because Flav fucked up her scores.
Oh, you're so right.
Had she gotten a perfect score,
Yeah.
she would have gotten immunity next week.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
didn't
not
think
worried
about
about her. I think people are loving Alex.
They are for sure.
Yeah, but I am worried for Whitney that she's going to surprisingly shock us. It's also so shady that she's been in the bottom 3 every time. And it's not even necessarily because she's the bottom.
I know. It's just because it's like a popularity contest.
Yeah.
Any other DWTS before I get into some
No,
some
I
news?
just, I am loving it. Bree said, if this was like an SAT comparison, Dancing with the Stars is to Nikki as Salt Lake City is to Brie. It's so like, true. This is my passion. I wake up on Monday and I'm like, it's tomorrow. It's great. Like, Tuesday all day, I'm waiting for the time to come. And then it's like, Wednesday, I'm still reeling from it. I'm like, still thinking about it. And then I'm like, all right, like, can we get through the rest of the week now? I got to get to Tuesday.
Oh, that's literally like my mom. My mom was like rage texting me about Flav's scoring.
I
was
was
like,
mad.
Mom, I don't think the scorings are like that big of a deal.
It
She's
is.
like, I'm very passionate about this.
But it's also like, he was just so discombobulated. Like, the paddles were everywhere. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Much too much.
Okay, well, I hope if you're not following us on Instagram, but you listen, please go follow us because Nikki posts her thoughts right after the show airs, and it's
10:05,
always like,
you guys. If I have no technical difficulties.
and it's like so funny and spot on. So make sure you check that out. Let's move on to some news. I have a couple of rando stories. You guys know how it goes. The first one isn't even news. There's like no follow up, but Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were spotted together again kissing.
Enough.
Like, they literally can't quit each other. They're like that toxic couple.
They're
that
Brittany
can't...
and Jared from Salt Lake City. Enough.
Oh my God. They can't stop.
What is going on?
They are Brittany and Jared. Nikki, you're so right.
Like, what's he's
the allure?
Like, he's so miserable every time he's with her. He's slamming doors with his Dunkin' Donuts cups. Like, he's never happy.
I think they're the couple that, like, when they're alone, one-on-one, it's like passion, fireworks, sparks. But then when other people, like, when they have to be around in public, when they have to, like, leave their room or leave their house, they don't work. But they can't quit that, like, intimacy part, I guess, that's probably really strong in their relationship.
So
do you know what I
funny,
mean?
Because, like, is Ben Affleck, like, he's like a dad. Like, dad bod, right? Like, he's not some young, hot thing.
He was.
Yeah, of course he was. But J-Lo is still J-Lo.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's not, like, ugly, but yeah, he's just, like, miserable. He's, like, always chain smoking with his Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I don't know.
That's a great Halloween costume for next year, you guys.
Oh my God, that's such a good Halloween costume.
And it's an easy one.
Wow. I love that.
And then you have an excuse to chain smoke all night.
That's a great idea.
Jack, that's for you.
Oh, man. Okay, but I just thought that was so crazy. I was like, really? You freaking losers. Come on.
Did they get remarried?
No, they were engaged. I think they got, like, I don't remember if they got engaged again and they broke it off. I don't know. I can't keep up. It's too much.
Okay, was J-Lo the one who got engaged and then sent out the newsletter to tell everybody that she was engaged?
Yes.
Who was that?
I think that was J-Lo when she
J-Lo?
got engaged to A-Rod.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, now that's a couple. I know he fucked up, but that's a
Madison
beautiful couple.
LaCroix. But he's like such a creep, Nikki. Like there's so many crazy stories
Really?
about it. Oh my God, there's crazy. There was a documentary that came out about, the documentary wasn't about him. It was about like this doctor or fake doctor that lived in Florida that was like supplying steroids like under the table for all these athletes.
Okay.
And A-Rod was like his biggest customer. And he said that one time like he went over there and A-Rod was basically like staring in
the
the
line off a stripper.
No, well, stuff like that, but also like eye fucking himself like in the mirror.
Ew.
Just like a lot of weird stuff, like
Okay.
weird stuff that he's like a really like a very eccentric, like crazy guy.
Oh my God, that's so weird. I thought he would just be like a nice family man.
No,
like,
apparently he's like a freak.
Okay.
Yeah, freak
Wow.
leak. I know.
Thank God J-Lo's out of there.
For sure. And also, did you see that Andy like asked her about it on Watch What Happens Live?
Recently?
Yes, recently. She was on like a couple weeks ago, and I think he asked her like,
Why? What does she have going on?
He had like a diva month, so I think like every week for the
wow.
month of October he had like Mariah Carey, he had Bette Midler, he had Jennifer Lopez. I can't remember the other person, but
J-Lo's like a super random one.
he's had her on before.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like always working on something, so I don't know if she was promoting something, but he asked her, and I think it was Plead the Fifth, like, oh, did you know that like there's like a rumor that one of your exes or A-Rod was like talking to somebody like in the Bravo world, and I think she just said something like, oh, it's none of my business or something like that, or like that's the past, like I don't need to.
Oh, okay. Because it is your business, because that's what broke up your engagement. Right? Like that was what broke them up.
That was what broke it up. That was
that not
so
the craziest fucking thing?
Also, he used to be friends with the Deckers.
Oh, and now they're not?
They were like together for a while, like spotted together, like hanging out a lot. I don't know what happened, but they have not been spotted together in a long time.
With J-Lo?
No,
Like
after
J-Lo and A-Rod were friends?
Post
with
the
the
split.
Decker?
No.
Wait, so the Deckers were friends with A-Rod after they split up?
After he split up with J-Lo, yeah.
They became friends with A-Rod.
Yes.
And now they are no longer.
No, I don't think they are no longer friends, yeah.
I gotta get
weird
on
is that?
Reddit. Right? Like what?
That's what Reddit's for sure. Yeah, that's a good Reddit one.
Who knows? Madison?
Okay, next story, very PG, but the Jonas Brothers made a Christmas movie.
May I just say, the Jonas Brothers make an excellent trio ice cream through the Friendly's brand. I do just want to say. Nobody appreciated it on our Instagram, but if anybody's looking for a delicious ice cream,
No, my friend from high school said it's the best ice cream ever.
it's so good. It's like vanilla, of course, Kevin. Boring.
I'm sorry. Even though I would say vanilla is like Nick.
I know.
You know?
I was just going to say something, so I'll say it and you can cut it out.
We've already pre-canceled ourselves a couple times this episode.
He just has to keep it light with his diabetes.
It's giving Sparkle Megan.
Oh my God. Speaking of Sparkle Megan, did you see that Jordan posted the like a video with Luca's mom, Skylar? She's
You sent it to me multiple times.
I did.
So yes, I saw it.
Well, the reason I sent it to you multiple times is because if you've seen it, I might also have to cut this out too, but I said to Brie, watch it under the guise that she has a lisp.
Nikki, I can't because only you would notice that. And then I said back, like, it's giving lisp.
Right?
Yeah,
You
it's
could
giving
hear
lisp.
it. All right, anyway, Jonas Brothers, I'm sorry.
Okay, Jonas Brothers have a Christmas movie coming out November 14th on Hulu/Disney. It's basically like
So corny.
so
Not
corny. It's
corny.
basically like road trip holiday version. Like they have to like get home for the holidays. You know, like they're big, like they're playing themselves. They have to like get home for the
Are
holidays.
they?
Like yeah, they're playing themselves. Like Priyanka's in it.
Oh my God.
Danielle
Okay.
Jonas is in it. You want to know who else is in it? This is so random. Jesse Tyler Ferguson.
I thought you were going to say Jesse James Decker.
Oh my God, that would be crazy. Jesse Tyler Ferguson, KJ Appa, Billy Lord, and Laverne Cox. So it's like star-studded.
I love that.
I know. I think it's going to be like a really cute, wholesome movie.
Okay,
And
I just didn't want them to be like, like, I gotta get home to my wife and my brothers, like, which is going to be like that, but at least it's going to be them. Like, he's going home
Yes.
to Priyanka. Like, he's not
Exactly,
going home
like-
to his fake wife.
yeah, it's going to be funny.
Who's
And
Joe going home to?
well, we'll see. TBD.
Oh
But also, they're releasing like a soundtrack along with it, and it has like 8 new original songs.
Christmas?
Yeah, and they've never done a Christmas album, so like this has got to be it.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like
I'm
cute.
excited.
Yeah, it'll be good.
You know my favorite Christmas album?
What?
Sia.
Oh, I've never heard.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Wow. Not mad about that.
Think I walk down Candy Cane Lane with me. No.
I gotta check it out. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fantastic.
Okay, next story.
Another rec you didn't know you needed. You're getting your macro content. You're getting your Christmas playlists.
Oh my God, Nikki. Okay, next story. I learned this because I listened to this podcast. Jennifer Lawrence went on Las Culturistas, Bowen Yang, Matt Rogers, obsessed. And she like exclusively revealed to them that her and Emma Stone are producing a Miss Piggy movie.
What? Wait, that's so weird. And they definitely got so stoned and came up with this. Did she?
Okay, I'm pretty sure she did, because then after this, she went on The Tonight Show and she said, this is a quote. She said, from Jennifer, she said, during lockdown, one of my good friends who's not in the industry was like, it was also like around cancel culture. She said, it was like both things were kind of happening at once. We were all locked up in our rooms and naughty people were being locked up in prison. Miss Piggy is a feminist icon. And she said, you know, it would be so funny if Miss Piggy got canceled.
So funny. Like, what?
And then she goes, she clarified, not that that's necessarily the plot of the movie, but then she was like, wait, there hasn't actually been a feminist Miss Piggy starring movie.
Imagine that.
Well, she's probably like, there's been every other movie made.
Like, there's a niche. There's a market there.
A niche. And she said that her and Emma Stone are going to like be in it, obviously.
Okay, so it's with the Miss Piggy?
I think this is like just a thought bubble on the planet. Like maybe they're seeing if like the hype is there. I don't know if this is like it's cast and there's a script. Like I think they're just like shooting the shit. Like it could be a bit just to see if there's hype there to actually make the movie. Do you know what I mean?
No way. Because we're so far random. From April 1st. Like this can't be a joke. But
that
like,
would be funny.
What?
What
a random ass.
So random. Also, just Las Culturistas adjacent, I don't know if you saw our story, but there were some very like cozy coupled up photos that Frasier posted with Matt Rogers.
Wait, Frasier from Below Deck?
Yes, from Below Deck.
That was him?
Yeah, he looked incredible.
Nothing like him.
I think he's like bulked up.
Wow. Yeah, and for sure.
Oh my God. So Frasier from Below Deck, one of the Below Decks, who's like so funny, such a cutie, love him, posted a carousel. I guess he's in New York, and there was 2 like really cozy photos of him and Matt Rogers. And
get it.
I reposted it. I soft tagged both of them, and then I commented on the post like, not mad about it, like open invite to confirm or deny, like on the pod whenever you guys want. Frasier liked the comment, liked the post, and liked something else. And I was like,
and he messaged you back and said, "Hey, we'd love to come on."
I was like,
that's exclusive.
That's confirmation enough for me. Like there's something going on there.
They're boning.
They're boning, and like that would be like my new couple obsession. Wow. 2 gorgeous, nice, hilarious people
who love Bravo,
who are
in Bravo.
Oh my God, say no more.
All right,
I would be so happy.
Ship built.
Yeah,
set a sail.
Okay, so one more story, and then it'll lead us into our podcast, Rex, because I didn't watch any new TV this week. But one of our favorite podcasters, Jake Shane from Therapist, Pass That Puss, Octopus Lover, is set to produce and star in a 30-minute scripted Hulu comedy about his life.
I cannot wait for that. Or he has to have his friends.
Well, okay, so let me... So
but it's not a documentary. It's a scripted show.
It's a scripted. So let me read you. In this Variety did an article, and they wrote, Therapist's podcaster / comedian Jake Shane has signed on to executive produce and star in a Hulu half-hour comedy based on his life. The series in development stars Shane playing a version of himself and his best friends as they navigate the chaotic new world of online fame, the strain it puts on their friendships, and the tension their presence causes in their suburban neighborhood.
Obsessed.
Because, like, he got famous. They all, like, rented a house in, like, some random neighborhood. They just got super famous, and I'm sure it's, like, they're the talk of the neighborhood. Like, these young kids with, like...
Yeah, tripods coming out their asses. Yeah.
And Jake Shane reposted a comment, and somebody was like, whoever your team of people is, like, deserves an Emmy, because if you think about, like, the rise of Jake Shane...
Such a good concept.
He was, like, such a good concept. I'm sure that was Jake's concept, and, like, his team pitched it. And also, he had, like...
No, because he was probably stoned on the couch with his friends, Brett, and was like,
yes,
you know, this should be a
funny
show. If we made a show about us.
Kind of
like, about us.
Kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm for, like, Gen Z.
I love it.
Like,
he is so fucking funny.
And he's so, like, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, also
so
why
lovable.
I think a lot of his success is because you can't not love him.
Yeah. He's great.
He's the best. And he's like kind of like Nepo adjacent.
Is he?
Like his cousin is Elliot Grange, who's married to Sophia Richie.
Oh my, that's how he's friends with Sophia Richie?
Yes, because
They're
his cousin,
cousins?
yeah. Well,
First?
his cousin is her husband. Yeah, he was at their wedding.
Oh my, I knew that. I thought they were just like friends from the biz.
No, cousins.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Rich.
for sure. I know.
Slay all day. I was even thinking, we'll get into, is that all you wanted to say? Because can we get into him, the podcast rec?
Yeah, so we have a couple of podcast recs since we didn't watch any new shows, and I've been like very podcast heavy this week. The first one we both listened to was Hilary Duff, obviously, on Jake Shane's podcast Therapist. And like, he is such a gem of a human being. Just like, say what you said to me on your voice note.
Say what you said. I said he's so genuine, and he doesn't have kids. He was talking to Hilary Duff about she has 4 kids now. Is she pregnant now, or she has had her 4th?
She had her 4th, like maybe Ty's age.
Okay. Like, just genuinely asking her questions about pregnancy, and he's not only a man, but he doesn't have kids, and it was so genuine and felt like safe talking to him. It's like he cared. It was easy to, I don't even know what I said. What'd I say?
Well, he also like started that podcast saying that like this is his last episode before the new season. He's taking a break, and he was like, I try so hard. Like, there's so much I want to learn. I'm like always trying to get better at interviewing. Like, I really like can't believe what this podcast has done. And like, he's not just saying that, like, he's being so serious. Like, I feel like he's so grateful for everything that he's earned and like his platform that he's been given. And I think he truly loves, like, every time he interviews somebody, like, he's just so curious.
That's it. That's exactly it, Brie.
Yeah, like, I feel like he has questions and he just, like, tosses them out the window because he's, like, almost like Drew Barrymore where it's like, no, what else? Tell me more. Tell me more. Like, he gets so excited.
I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah,
and he's also so sweet. And he also has so much anxiety, like, underlying. And it's so funny because you could tell, like, he just wants whoever he's talking to like him.
Yeah.
And so somebody's critique about Alex Cooper is that she just tries to get the guests to like her, and she says like yes and agrees with whatever they say. But when Jake does it, it's
so
funny. Endearing.
It is endearing
because he has like that underlying. What did he say to Hilary Duff? He was like, they were talking about this restaurant.
They were talking about like their favorite restaurant, and she was saying like, oh, I love the salmon too. And he's like, yeah, I love the salmon. He's like, we should go sometime like to that restaurant. And she was like, okay.
Yeah, she like didn't answer right away. He's like, but we don't have to though. Like, he was definitely like, as soon as she didn't respond right away, he was like, oh my God, fuck, like she hates me. Like,
edit that out.
We don't have to though.
Oh my God.
I didn't finish it though, but anything in the last 30 minutes, that was...
The last 20 minutes are them taking like questions from,
right. Yeah,
like call-in questions for advice. So I didn't listen to all of that, just like the Hillary bulk. But we are recording this before her single comes out. So sorry, guys. We'll, like, if it's really good...
Brie will let you guys know her thoughts.
I'll let you guys know. I'm really excited. I have really high hopes and expectations that it's just going to be, like, silly, light, happy music. So I hope it's not, like, a ballad. Do you need to do a live listen? I mean, I did text you with that idea about it earlier, and you didn't really...
We could do it at the end.
Okay, maybe we'll do it at the end. Yeah, that'd be cute. Okay. Separate clip.
So cute.
Okay. Next podcast that I want to recommend, if people aren't listening, is Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Oh my God, you guys. This podcast is so good. And Amy Poehler, same thing. Curious. It's so light. It's so fun. Even if it gets deep, like, it's not in a weird way where she's, like, trying too hard to get to a question. It's just, like, a question that comes up naturally in conversation. I listened to her interview with Mariska Hargitay, which I know Nikki already said she doesn't know who that is, but from SVU, and Kristen Wiig. And I was just like laughing, having such a good time. Great podcast just for like good vibes.
Great.
And then one last one that I have to recommend, my sister-in-law recommended to me. It's like a true crime podcast. Have you ever listened to Dax Shepard's podcast?
Yes, here and there.
Okay, so do you know who Monica is?
No.
Okay, so Dax Shepard has a podcast called Armchair Expert, and he has a co-host, this lovely girl named Monica. I think she's like our age. She was originally like their nanny, And then but she was like kind of like in the actor world, or like wanted to be an actor. Like she was in, trying to work her way there. And I think nannying, like to make money, and became like best friends with Kristen, obviously, like jealous.
Yeah.
And I think he said like he wanted to start a podcast, and she was like, oh, I'll help you with that, and it ended up being like this biggest thing in the world. And now they work together, and it's a whole beast. But
if only we had a nanny who could come and help us with our podcast.
I know, seriously. But she started like a side podcast. It's called Beth's Dead. And it's basically about, she had a podcast that she was like obsessed with, like back in the day, like early podcasts. Like she admits she had like a very like parasocial relationship with them. Like she loved this like couple, their dynamic, this podcast. And then one day it just like went off the air. Like it just like didn't happen anymore. So she started, like, I guess years down the road, she was like, I need to find out what happened to this podcast. Like, I love them so much. And I guess it's, like, a crazy fucking story that involves, like, a fan. Like, something crazy happened with a fan. So she's doing a whole podcast with the two people that were the podcast. And, like, each episode, they're, like, getting to, like, the plot, like, to the story of, like, what happened.
It's almost like an audio. It's almost like an audio book, but for a podcast.
Yes, yeah, and it's like they're all podcasters, and it's just like the only thing annoying is that the first 2 episodes are free on Spotify, but then if you want to, there's 10 episodes. If you want to listen to the rest, I think it's like $6 or $7. So I listened to the first 2, but I need to know Beth's dead. What happened with Beth? I need to know.
Who's Beth? The fan?
Yeah, the fan. So now I need to know what happens to Beth. I'm going to buy the freaking $6 of the rest of the episodes.
All right. That's $6 isn't terrible.
And they're 30-minute episodes.
It's a coffee.
Yeah, it's a coffee. God,
it's not $6 an episode.
No, for the rest.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah. So
the kids are going to get one less Christmas gift. It's okay.
They're 30 minutes long, so they're really easy to breeze through, but I'm really enjoying it. So thank you, Sid, for the rec.
Oh my God, thanks, Sid.
What about you, Nips? Any podcast recs?
As always, our girl, not skinny but not fat. I've been listening to literally everything she's doing. Let me just go look and see.
She gets good guests.
She gets really good guests.
Yeah.
I just listened to her Brittany Snow interview. It was such a pleasure. Brittany Snow from Pitch Perfect, obviously, from the
Hunting
Wives, really made me want to listen to it. And then she also had Malin Ackerman on it, so I had to go back and listen to that.
That was a really good interview. I listened to that one.
And now I need to go and watch the Hunting Wives.
Yeah, you should watch it.
I have to watch it.
You should.
But Brittany Snow was so great. She talked about Pitch Perfect. She does a lot of stuff with mental health. She's awesome. Not Skinny also had Macy Neely on from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Super interesting. I'm sure you know, but Macy's Macy's son's father died in a car accident.
When she was pregnant, right?
When she was pregnant with him. And he died in a car accident while texting her.
Oh, God.
So they go into a lot of that, a lot of the Secret Life filming. Like, she was in a very dark place. So she goes basically from that to how she became involved in Mom Talk. Like, literally just posted a random TikTok one day and totally blew up.
Wow.
So crazy. And then, of course, Kris Jenner.
Yes, I have to listen to that, too.
On Not Skinny.
Yeah, it's so much content out there. Like, and even so, I'm still always looking for another episode to listen to.
I also actually have one more recommendation, and this one's a little bit deeper. Let me just look it up. This is for my mom actually gave me this one. It's All There Is with Anderson Cooper. It's a lot about like grief and like kind of death, like morbid, sad things.
Yeah.
But could be good for somebody going through stuff. I listened to the one episode with Amy Sedaris and her brother David Sedaris. They had a lot of tragic things happen in their lives. Anderson Cooper has as well. So it's like another one that we were talking about. Same thing with Jake and Amy Pollard. Just so easy to listen to. Genuine conversation. Anderson Cooper's so great. People just open up. And it's sad, but it's also helpful. So if anybody's looking for a little kind of self-helpy, All There Is with Anderson Cooper.
I love that.
Thanks.
Well, guys, since we're doing a pod swap, we're not recapping Special Forces. Like we said, plug to our recap is going to be right after this, Salt Lake City with the Sweet Potato Boys. And then tomorrow, their episode's going to drop where we do a full episode with them. We're talking all the Bravo things and recapping the OC finale. Reunion part 1. And I can already tell that like it's going to be so different because they love Tamra.
They won't admit it, but they do.
No, they admit it. Like, they love Tamra. So definitely check that out. Show them some love. And yeah, we're going to do our Not Mad About It with them. So enjoy our recap with the Sweet Potato Boys.
Maddies, we are here with our internet besties and fellow podcasters, Matt and Theryn of the Sweet Potato Podcast. As we mentioned earlier in the episode, we'll be doing our Salt Lake City recap with them here. And then make sure to check out their new episode when it drops tomorrow, where we will be talking about part 1 of the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion. All right, let's start off with a little icebreaker. And we did tell you guys in advance because it would just be absolutely barbaric if we asked you such a deep and personal question such as this without a little pre-thought. And it's going to say a lot about us and you guys and let the Maddies know where we stand.
A lot of pressure.
So, I was just going to say no pressure at all. We each came up with our 5 top Bravo celebrities, Mount Rushmore style, plus 1 extra bonus because you guys know we're not dumb. We know that there's only 4 on Mount Rushmore. Okay, so Brie, do you want to go first or should we let our guests go first? I know Brie's chomping at the bit, so that's why you guys, I have to just let her.
This is like the longest I've ever gone without talking. So I'm just like, okay, like when's it my turn? I will go first, but I'm already like mortified I just feel like you said, the selection says so much about who we are. And I want to preface, like, the people that I picked are ones that I think have, like, iconic moments that stick out to you. Like, people that bring it, like, on their show. Not necessarily people that, like, I'm obsessed with, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so first one, I feel like, Nikki, you might have this one too, but Stassi Schroeder.
I was so close.
This is in no particular order, but Stassi, like, is that bitch. Like, she is, like, VPR royalty. And also not even, like, just for all of her iconic scenes on the show. Like, what she's done since the show is, like, really good for her, you know?
Well, Brie, I was going to say the reason why she's not on mine is because in her peak, she was great. But like you said, she's done more since. But she's, like, an adult now. She's not giving us anything.
I know, but this is just, like, over Bravo history.
I'm not going to yuck your yums.
You're already judging me. Like, I already said I felt vulnerable, and you're just coming for me after the first one.
I just don't agree, but okay.
Okay, you're not going to like this one either, but Sweet Potato Boys, I know you guys will. I put Vicky.
Yeah.
Now, listen, again, do I love Vicky? Like, no, but do I love watching Vicky on my TV? Yes. Has she had some of the most, like, standout moments, like a family van? Just, she brings it, and I won't be mad if she comes back to OC.
Oh, yeah.
Next one I have, Bethany Frankel. Icon.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, when she left Rahoney, it was such a... You really felt her absence. And I remember when she decided to come back, like, I feel like as a nation, we all had, like, a big sigh of relief. Like, can't wait to see her again. Mm-hmm. And even if she's, like, so messy and, like, she's very weirdly emotional, like, I will watch her on anything. Like, even now, I don't care what she does. I watch her freaking TikToks, like, eating cracker sandwiches.
The seafood boil.
Oh, did she do that?
Oh, you haven't seen her on the hotel bed eating the seafood boil out of a bag with gloves on?
No,
please send it to me.
No, that's so disgusting, though.
She's she's sitting like crisscross applesauce on a hotel bed, and she's like, "Look at this! This is sick!" And she's like showing the crab legs, and she's like, it's like in a plastic bag. She has like medical gloves on. She's just like really going at it in a bed that's not hers.
I'm sure she has a piece of crawfish like on her lip the entire time.
And she's like wearing a bikini.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's rage bait.
This is sick.
But I love that she does rage bait. Like, she's just a full-fledged content creator. And yeah, she doesn't care. Okay, my next one is such a wild card. Lindsay Hubbard.
Oh, okay.
Again, she has brought so many iconic moments, and even though I don't always agree with her or love her, like, she makes good TV. Yeah. And if she's not going to be in Summer House anymore, like, they need to do something else with her. Like, they need to keep her on the network.
You know, funny you bring that up. Lindsay Hubbard was our was like the
Wait,
first thing we
yes,
ever talked
yes.
about on the podcast.
Lindsay Hubbard's like part of the reason why we have a podcast. Our first ever podcast episode name is Despicable Me 4 Review and Lindsay Hubbard Pregnant.
Yeah.
That is the name of our very first episode.
Wow.
That's
Terrible.
crazy.
It's a terrible episode.
Well, Lindsay brings it.
She does.
She brings it.
And she's not that's the thing is like what I like about your list so far is it's people who aren't afraid to like make good TV and aren't like hiding anything, you know.
Exactly.
And they're also not the worst.
No.
Because there are people who make good TV that are also the worst. And I hope that they're not on your guys' list, but
I
so
think they're
scared
gonna
that
be.
they're
I know. All right, let me get to my last one. My last one is a premeditated pick, but somebody that I'm investing in and that I see a lot of potential in to be like one of the greatest of all
Bronwyn.
time. It's Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I fucking love this bitch. Like, she is gonna be so. She's already like season 2. It's insane. And the thing that I love the most about her is that like she's not afraid to own it. Like, you can call her out on anything, and instead of just like being defensive and attacking you, she'll say like, "Yeah, I fucking did that." Like, what do you want me to say? Or like, she'll apologize. Like, she's not too stubborn to say sorry. And I just like, I really love Bronwyn.
So true. And we don't see that in a lot of housewives. A lot of them don't have that quality of seeing themselves. So,
They deny.
Brie, I love your list.
Thank you. Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
All right.
Okay, listen. So, yeah, you're right. Listen, I appreciate good TV, and I'm not going to discriminate. So, my number one is obviously going to be Tamra Judge. Because in my
course.
mind, listen, I want chaos. Listen, we all just watched that reunion where she's attacking Shannon for no reason, and it made me giggle.
Oh my God, Matt.
She was
Stop.
on
It
one.
made
She
me
was on
laugh.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty
And no, but this is the thing with Tamara is like I don't agree with everything she does, and I mostly don't ever agree with anything she does. But like, is a Tamara-less pro show gonna be good? Like, I don't think so. Like, I think Tamara brings a level of messiness to the show that would make it like it would make a really good high-rating show. Which then brings me into my second choice, which is gonna be Lisa Rinna.
Ooh, she does make good TV. Yeah, she does.
Triggered. I'm so
These are like all of
triggered.
Nikki's least favorite people.
I'm just like, we want an ultimate villain mess, and I do
get
love
it.
me some Lisa Rinna. Now, if I was gonna go completely berserk, I would put like a Vanderpump boy in there, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So instead, we're gonna put in. This might break. We're breaking into the New Jersey mental asylum because we're gonna put in Jen Aiden.
No.
Think about it. I don't like her. I
Think
don't
about
like,
it, he says.
Right? Just picture it. Right?
Aiden, what
Like-
are you talking about?
Listen.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy call.
What is wrong?
Because
with
I
you?
want a mess.
do get it. It's that's your theme.
She's
I
delusional.
want. Thank you. Now we're gonna put in a peacekeeper, and we're gonna throw in Bronwyn from Salt Lake City as well, because
Okay.
Bronwyn from Salt Lake City, I think she'd have very good confessionals with these women, and she would kind of try to balance it to make everybody happy. No one's coming after her, bringing up her past, because none of them care. They all live
Yeah,
in their
totally.
own cities. Also,
Nobody
Bronwyn's
cares
so
that
quick
Todd
with
is
it.
farting.
There you go. Except Mary, but
Right.
listen, I get it. Farts
The
are
nerve.
nasty.
man.
I wanted, was that 4? I
was
think we're at
4.
4.
Yeah, one
That
more.
was 4.
Yeah, one more.
I have one more. And you know what? We're going to throw in Dorinda.
Yes.
Dorinda
Dorinda's a
Medley.
good one.
Dorinda's awesome. I really like, you don't care for
I have
Dorinda.
I have some strong opinions on Dorinda.
But my thing with Dorinda is, like, I really like Dorinda because, first of all, she's Massachusetts native. We love the Butchers.
True.
Dorinda,
That's
she's also kind of like a older. She's a woman of a certain age, which is good because I don't like all these young housewives. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I need someone with some experience, with some years holding that apple to kind of
Little seasoned.
serve it. Also, she'd put
Yeah.
Jen Aiden in her place.
True.
Totally.
That's a good list.
And Dorinda's so harmless.
Is she, Nikki?
Yeah.
I think so.
When she went to that dinner with Bethany and got blackout and like ruined the
The Puerto Rico
yeah.
fundraiser.
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't
that was
mean-
so crazy.
If we're lining her up next to Ramona Singer, yeah, I say she's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
our
yeah.
list.
Oh,
Okay, well, yeah.
Well, no one wants to ride the Ramona coaster anymore.
No.
Matt, I'm
No.
so glad that Ramona wasn't on your list because I was clenching my butt cheeks that
No,
I was
no,
going
no.
to hit stop and exit.
You know what, Bethany? Bethany, you're not a girl's girl, Bethany.
Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah.
Avery, I just went to dinner with Avery.
With Lou Ann.
All right, Nikki, you're up.
All right. So, Brie, we of course have some overlapping.
Yeah, duh.
First on my list is I'm going light. I have to go Mary Cosby.
Oh,
The
yeah,
lines
yeah.
that she delivers, again, same as Bronwyn, early runner. So it's hard to put all my eggs in her basket, but she is just
funny.
content gold.
She is.
The lines that she says, episode after episode, just killing it. Number 2, I have Bethany for the same reasons that you have, Brie. I will watch her do anything. She's not afraid to call people out. I love that about her. I was going to have Stassi, but I changed my answer to Kristen Doty.
Wow. That's
yeah.
a good one, Nikki.
If
That's
there
good.
is one person that has put Bravo on their back, it is Kristen Doty.
You're so right.
The reason why I swapped her out with Stassi is the reason that I said, Kristen, we're still seeing her, and we have seen the evolution of Kristen Doty from her just
Chain smoking cigs and punching
chain-smoking
James in the face.
cigs, suck a dick Diana, to she's a mother.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next mother, Old Mother Hubbard. Like you said, Lindsay Hubbard made my list. Again, the classic lines. I love a feisty woman who is not afraid to throw down. Just, again, classic lines. How many sandwiches have you made me?
I'm going to sleep in a bed with a guy.
Yes. Exactly. And this is going to surprise you, but Teresa Giudice.
No, like she was TV gold, but now she's on a loop.
She is right. Okay, she's a little stuck. She's a little stuck on her loop. But how much has she given us? She gave us Gia. She gave us the Gorgas.
Her daughters.
Table flip.
She gave us the daughters.
Daughters.
Like Brie,
Yeah,
you are
you're
my
right.
you are my daughter's godmother.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. She deserves it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not here to like pressure you to agree with me, but I just feel like I had to have somebody from New Jersey. I had Margaret. I didn't feel like she
Yes.
deserved
Yeah.
my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But also honorable mention though. I know you had one too, Brie, but I have to honorably mention Frank Catania Jr. specifically. For
That is
just,
so random.
I fucking love him, and I love
Oh my
all of
God.
the Catania. So if we could just get a show about them, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
great. But just had to mention like that cutie patootie, like
My honorable
Frank
mention was
Jr.
was Phaedra.
that's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Like just queen.
I had
was gonna
Nene on
say
mine, and I took
Nene.
her off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to
All
say
right, Theryn,
Nene,
let's
but
hear it.
I was being realistic, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. This is my biases are definitely going to show in this.
That's okay.
The outline that I used for choosing this list of 5 individuals, I wanted to picture what if they were all put together would make a nice balanced show.
I
so
love that.
the first one that I have is going to have to be Lisa Rinna because she's just like so
She's coming to work.
Exactly. And like I feel like Matt already kind of said what needs to be said about Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
And then
Fair.
if you have Lisa Rinna, I would also want to have Eileen.
Oh.
I am
okay.
a huge Eileen fan. I think she is like the perfect example of just like a housewife. Like when I think of like a real housewife, like I think of Eileen. She's not too
That's so interesting.
She's not on like too much of any extreme. She's not too
Yeah.
much of like a villain, or she's not too funny, or she's just like a very well-rounded, good real housewife.
When you think of a real housewife, you think of Eileen Davidson. That's your number one.
yeah, that's what I think of.
I think there are Eileen stands out there though. Like I don't think you're alone. I think you have a
No.
community.
Yeah,
And
I
this
love
will help
I
Eileen.
you
don't
find them.
disagree.
And I think she had the perfect run. She was in
Guys, get her on the show.
the
I think I
this.
actually tried.
Did you reach out to her?
She
Matt's
didn't
like, I've
respond.
tried. I've reached out.
Her and
She's
Vince
busy.
they're
She's
busy.
She's busy. Okay.
Third, I would say Mary Cosby because of how that's your entertainment value.
Yes.
She is pure entertainment value. And then I would have Dolores.
Yeah, I
because
think me and Nikki had her, and then we swapped her out.
Yeah.
she's like she's like the mediator. Whenever any
Exactly.
conflict arises, Dolores is always there to sort of mediate it. She keeps things balanced. And then for my last pick, now this is
The
tough
grand
because
finale.
The grandpapa.
I was originally gonna put this person, and then I chickened out and I said I'm not gonna say it.
Just do
But
it.
I'm gonna have to go with, for all the controversial things that they've been up to lately, I'm gonna have to go
God, I know
with
exactly what you're
Brandy
gonna say.
Glanville.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
really?
that's a good pick.
I thought you were going a
Brandy
different way.
Obviously, she's kind of gone. It seems like she's kind of just like lost it a little bit lately with
Yeah.
everything going on. But Brandy Glanville is such like a good antagonist to have.
I agree completely.
She just gets
Yeah.
in people's faces, and she's so entertaining. So entertaining.
She is. That's a good one. I actually forgot about Brandy.
I
Yeah.
thought about her too, and the way I would love to see her with Mary. I like what you did there.
Oh my God.
Wow.
They would be speaking two different languages. Then that leads us right into our Salt Lake City
Yes.
recap. Brie, I need you to get us going on this one. Keep us on track.
Okay, well, first, like, I was talking to Matt, like, I don't even know where you guys stand with, like, the Lisa Barlow of it all. Like, me and Nikki are kind of on two different pages. Like, what's your read on last week's episode and, like, the drama with Lisa and who's the source?
I think that, in my opinion, Lisa Barlow like definitely said that stuff. And like,
yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: all of them leak things to the bloggers.
Yes.
It's not a shock anymore. But I definitely think that her defensiveness at that like lunch, when she was like, when Bronwyn was like, yeah, someone in this group is leaking, and Lisa's like, well, it's not me. God, don't say it's me, guys. None of us would do this, guys. Why are you saying it's me? It's like-
Especially not me.
It's like you definitely did that, but I do think that her reaction was definitely more towards Heather saying it was her and like a betrayal of a friendship than actually being called out. Because when she's actually called out on that stuff, she kind of just deflects and goes after other shit. Where like I think she was
Yeah.
really hurt by the fact of Heather attacking her.
Flipped on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because the past couple episodes, all we've been seeing is Heather like championing her and like
Yeah,
being,
it was
like, up her ass.
it was a weird. I was not expecting Heather to sort of come at her like that. I don't know. It feels a little thirsty. I feel like Heather just wants screen time.
That's what we were saying. Brie is like between whether bad weather is the source and is like setting up Lisa, or if Lisa or if Heather is just so in the comments and sees what people are saying and wants to be on the viewer's good side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my take, is that, like, I don't deny that Lisa is meddling behind the scenes. Like, they all do. People tell them information all the time. They spread it around. But I think that this was, like, a setup on this boat between, like, most of the ladies to, like, they're like, okay, guys, this is our time. We're taking Lisa down. That's how I feel like they're going about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think I view it more as like, I think Lisa definitely is behind this, and I feel like it seemed more like Heather, not necessarily as a takedown, but more saw an opportunity to sort of make herself relevant.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah,
What has
I think
she
that's
been
part of
doing?
it, too.
Heather has done
Yeah.
so little this season, other than throw in her little one-liners and try to scramble for camera time. And I feel like she
Yeah.
was like, well, you know, she like saw that it was, the conversation was kind of there, and she interjected herself into it. And
Yeah, she
was
had
like, I'm going to
receipts.
champion this Lisa.
She
Barlow
had
thing.
receipts, proof, evidence, that big whole thing 2 seasons ago, and I think she's trying to recreate that
Yeah,
with
she's
her
chasing that.
big thing. And I don't think it landed the way that she wanted it to.
Yeah.
And then the next morning she woke up and was like, so what happened?
I
Like,
know.
no.
Okay,
That's
well,
not the
let's
way
just
this works.
let's start there, because Bronwyn wakes up like sleeping outside on the boat for some crazy reason. She didn't sleep like on a couch, like on this mega yacht. That was insane. But then we immediately go to Heather and Whitney, like debriefing what happened the night before, and Heather's like, yeah, so what even happened? I'm feeling like a little shaky, like I might be hungover. I don't really remember. And Whitney is like drooling out the mouth. She was like, you did so good. Like, we are all with you, girl. Like, you crushed it.
Did she call her a baller?
Yeah, she did. I think you're right.
So
Nikki.
weird.
But then they flash to the night before, where Heather and Lisa are like sitting on the dock for what seems like a long period of time, and Heather is still like coming at Lisa, like to just say you're the source. And I'm like, oh my god, we were still going after what we saw.
Yeah.
and they didn't show it,
It's like-
which was crazy.
And Lisa was down
they
bad
do
at that point. Like, Heather, just step away. But I think she was so drunk. Heather's just wasted this entire trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at the Halloween dinner later in the episode. Like
Oh my
Heather
God.
needs to
Oh my
she
God.
needs to put down the cup because
Yeah.
it's
But I think she needs the
crazy.
liquid courage to, like, say what she,
Yeah.
fulfill her mission.
I mean, listen, at least Dorinda, when she would get like that, would get arms in the air. But like Heather was just interrupting a fight just
hard
to
to
make a
watch.
one-liner. Piss me off.
Yeah.
Right. She's trying to do too much.
way too much.
So after we see Heather and Whitney chatting, we get to Lisa and Meredith. And Lisa, in my opinion, rightfully so, is kind of like saying to Meredith, like, what was that last night? Like, I'm so upset by what happened. I feel like you didn't have my back. Like, nobody was standing up for me. And I actually really agree with her. Like, Heather was so relentless, like, in her attack to Lisa. And, like, not one person was like, hey, guys, like, she's literally walking away, like, screaming, crying, throwing up. Like, maybe let's just, like, table this. If Mary was there, like, she would have put a stop to it,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, definitely.
Like, it just... And Meredith is, like... I think Meredith came into the season and made a choice to not be involved in any drama and to just fly under the radar, and, like, she is sticking to her guns.
But how is that going to work for her?
Well,
it's
it
not
didn't.
making good TV.
Well, we have Brittany, and thank God for Brittany, because she's the only one that's bringing Meredith to life.
Who can wake her up?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I think that whole, like, their relationship is making this show, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
I mean, it
They're
is
dynamic.
moving it along, let me tell
Brittany
you.
and Meredith?
Brittany and Meredith? Oh, yeah.
This is very entertaining. Brittany,
Yes.
as Brittany is on a whole nother level from anyone I've ever seen. She's like so clueless and is constantly like saying things that don't make sense. She makes everything about herself. She has no like way of conceptualizing, like she doesn't have like empathy or like any way of conceptualizing how other people are feeling. Like someone could be going through something and she would sit there and make it about herself.
But she also doesn't even realize that she's the butt of all the jokes. Or she
No,
doesn't care.
They make
I think she likes
so much
it.
fun of her to her face constantly. Constantly,
She's
they're making
a
fun of her
great
to her
sport
face.
about it, though.
I think she likes it. Like, she's
like-
into it.
Any attention is good attention.
Exactly. I saw somebody say, like, Brittany's friend of, but, like, who is she a friend of?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's her friend.
No, not one.
I mean, Heather complimented her braids. That was nice.
What about Brittany? We're jumping ahead, but what about when we get some flashbacks of like the night before with Captain Jason and Brittany's head to toe in a Sonic drive-in restaurant pajama set?
Oh,
Maybe it was, like, a little paid ad,
Oh,
and that's
was
why
that-
she needed Jason.
That
So
was when she was
strange.
in her room with the
when she was
AC
in her room
broken.
and she had her Sonic top on. Yeah.
She's
Oh,
like,
it was top
three...
and bottom.
Oh yeah, her pants too.
Oh,
They were,
yes.
like, yeah.
She's like, let me try 3 times to sleep with him. The first time
So
didn't go
weird.
well.
Andy Cohen said on Watch What Happens Live that the AC being broken is a real thing, and it gets, like, addressed on the below deck portion of the show. Like, that was a
Oh,
real thing that was happening. Like, the AC was, like, broken while they were there.
Okay, because it didn't look good for her after she was trying to get out of here with
I mean,
Captain Jason.
so good.
I mean, if you were single, would you not give it a chance? The old college try?
I would. And then when I got declined 10 times, I
Yeah.
would pack it in.
You'd move on to Joao, which
Right,
is what I think
exactly.
is happening.
Exactly.
Captain Jason,
does-
I want a tour.
It does seem a little weird that she's trying so desperately when she has this unicorn.
Yes. The unicorn is on board.
I also saw somebody say, like, the fact that the unicorn says you are loved and not I love you, like, says everything you need to know about their
Yeah.
relationship.
You are loved by somebody.
By this unicorn, it ain't me. Well, one of the craziest parts to the episode for me was when they all meet on, like, the little sun deck before lunch, and Lisa just, like, walks in like nothing happened, like, and everybody else felt so uncomfortable. They all just got up one by one by one. They could not leave fast enough, and Lisa's like so unbothered. Like, that, props. Seriously, that could never be me. I'd be like, don't you guys owe me a fucking apology for what happened last night?
That's her being so out of touch. Then she goes up to the upper deck and is like, I could use some C-bands. Like, nobody talked to you 5 minutes ago. And you're just going to walk up and, like, act normal. But then we're followed up by Heather giving, like, a toast for the day. Nobody's addressing anything. We're just talking about the wonderful day that we're going to go have on the beach. That was it. We didn't talk about anything until the next night.
Which they still didn't even talk about it. It was Meredith and Brittany having a fight. Like, we still don't even talk about it.
Which is very strange because it was a huge, like, pans were involved.
I don't know how you go from that night to just like, let's go, like, beach day.
But again, I feel like, is it not a little more deflection of like, let's not talk about Lisa versus Heather, let me attack Bronwyn some more?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like,
then it shifted to Bronwyn, and it became like the disagreement between Lisa and Brittany talking shit about Bronwyn. And again, they talked about that, but there was no addressing of the previous night.
Bronwyn is like real.
I have a question because I missed last season. What is going on with the grandparents?
Okay, so Gwen, like, Bronwyn's daughter, has no relationship with, like, her father's parents. And her father passed away at some point. And I think the whole thing was, like, the grandparents didn't know or think that Gwen existed. Is that right, Matt?
Isn't it that, like, they're not talking to one another, but the grandparents are friends with Lisa. Barlow, and
but do they know Gwen exists?
I think they know that Bronwyn had a granddaughter, but they don't keep in touch at all.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I think Bronwyn was just, like, at Lisa's house or saw a picture of Lisa with the grandparents, and she was like, how do you know that couple?
Yeah.
And Lisa was like, oh, they're, like, my friends I've been friends with for so long. And Bronwyn was like, oh my God, that's Gwen's grandparents. And that was probably the first time Bronwyn has even, like, thought about them in so long, because there's no relationship there. So I think Bronwyn, like, talked to Gwen, like, hey, kind of like, there's this middle person that's, like, friends with your grandparents. Like, if you were interested, if you want a relationship, like, maybe we can use Lisa to, like,
But so then what's the harm in this all? Like, why is this a big deal? Like, why are they...
I think Todd's
like, what did Bronwyn do wrong?
No, Bronwyn didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Lisa was trying to defend herself, saying, like, I've been a good friend to Bronwyn. I tried to mediate with the grandparents for Gwen, and she's saying that I am, like, have been a bad friend to her.
And I think that also Bronwyn was like, I don't want you talking to these people, and then Lisa kept bringing it up on camera. And I'm pretty sure also there was a scene where Todd was like, Bronwyn, I do not want these people being brought up. They're terrible, and I do not want to talk about them. And then, like, Lisa brought it up, and it, like, pissed him off more. And, like,
yeah.
I think that the whole, like, Bronwyn doesn't like to talk about that because also, like, Gwen's father's passed on. It's a touchy subject. She wanted to keep that kind of private, and I think Lisa made it a little bit more public in spite of their argument, is what I kind of understand.
So Lisa just even mentioning it, even if she wasn't, like, saying anything bad, is like, you're saying their names on camera again, when we've already, like, agreed to not do that anymore.
Got you.
Yeah. Okay. So it's awkward, but everybody sits down for lunch, and in 5 minutes, so many things happen. I'm just going to, like, run down them. Bronwyn and Meredith were insinuating that Brittany was trying to get with Captain Jason. We talked about. Lisa's, like, defending Brittany for some reason. She decides to, like, stick up for Brittany and also be, like, the voice of reason for Captain Jason, saying, like, he wouldn't want to be involved. Bronwyn gets activated by Lisa, freaking out about Lisa talking shit about Gwen and the grandparents, that Lisa broke the truce. And then we get Angie calling Lisa out for talking about Bronwyn, saying that Todd was making out with one of her hot friends while farting. And can I just say, poor Bronwyn is just catching strays over here. Because, again, like, they're using Bronwyn, in my opinion, like, Bad Weather and Angie, are using Bronwyn as a scapegoat to, like, give reasons that they know of, like, of Lisa spreading misinformation out there. And it's like, oh, my God, Bronwyn's like, can you guys fucking leave me out of it? Am I not going through enough already?
She's just collateral in this whole thing.
Yeah, like, they don't even care about the headlines anymore. Like, that was so irrelevant.
No. Bronwyn's drenched in water. She gets water poured on her. She has no cherry on her ice cream sundae because her husband took it out of spite. Listen, she has all these criminal allegations against her. She has her
mother is awful.
Voice, she has her husband's voice in the background going, don't you dare go on that trip if you're going to talk about Lisa. And you're going to tell him, and she's like, yeah, love this yacht. Let me sleep on a pool chair.
I will also say, for how much they're, like, they're doing it to, like, defend Bronwyn, when all the allegations came out, like, in the papers against Bronwyn and stuff, she said only one person checked in with her, and it was Mary.
So true.
which
Great
is so
point.
crazy.
Not Angie, not Whitney, not Heather, not Meredith. No one, only Mary. And I think that
queen.
is something that should be noted because
It
they're
was
like,
very
oh,
telling.
We're defending, we're doing it for Bronwyn, but it seems a bit more like, obviously, like Angie K has very deep personal beef with Lisa right now, and it feels like they're like, see, look at what you did to Bronwyn, not because they're like, oh, we care that much about Bronwyn, but because it's like just another reason to try to kind of get at Lisa.
Totally.
Nailed it. And like, you think when Lisa told that Todd was making out with one of her friends while farting, that Angie wasn't eating that story up? Are you kidding me? I'm sure she was like, oh my God, like, that's so crazy. Like, show me the message or whatever it is. Like,
But you're
which
gonna tell me that after her clarity lunch, when they're hanging out at a bar, the one person Lisa Barlow is gonna like tell like this really deep rumor to is Angie K.
Yeah, why did she do
Wait,
that?
what's
That's
that
so
about?
stupid. That was such a stupid thing for her to do.
She lifted up her hair and said he farted. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't understand why she told Angie that.
I think that Lisa forgets that she has like beef with all the ladies. Like, she
It
brushes
seems
it under
like
the
it.
rug and she thinks that they do the same thing. And then she's like, oh, I forgot you were like mad at me. I thought we
Like,
were
did
like
she
gal
really
pals.
think that lunch was like everything was all good after that? Like they made up
Yeah,
after that?
dismissed.
Lunch? Like that's
It was
crazy.
dismissed.
But it seems like she genuinely in her head was like, okay, we're all good now.
100%. Yeah.
Like what? No.
But back to what you were saying about Bronwyn, I think because her first season, everybody was like really loved her, and they all the other housewives saw the feedback. Now coming into the season, and what we see the whole rest of the episode is everybody is like going up to Bronwyn to like kiss the ring. Like they're all having their moment. Like Angie comes up to her when they get to the beach and is like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't stick up for you, I should have been a better friend. Heather, who has not liked her for whatever reason, we don't even know why, is like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun with Bronwyn. Like, I can't believe I was so stubborn for like being upset with her. Like, they're like, Bronwyn is our meal ticket. Everybody loves her. Now we need to attach ourselves to Bronwyn.
I don't disagree with that.
think you're
I mean,
right.
talk about flip flop. I mean, Heather Gay, she always started crap with Bronwyn, and it always felt like, ever since that season 4 finale, when we got the rumors, or not the rumors, the nastiness, we got receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots. She kind of thought herself as like the queen of Salt Lake City, like she was
Yeah.
the center snowflake and whatever. We move on to season 5. Bronwyn's in the group. Angie K is having a bigger spot, and you know Heather tries to come for Bronwyn in like that first few episodes of her on the show, and it's so weird. And then even this season, like again coming after Bronwyn, to me it feels like Heather is trying to form a sense of relevance in the group, where as I see it now, Heather really only has like 2 authentic relationships.
Whitney.
And it's I mean it's Whitney,
Her blood.
and it's Meredith.
You really think her and Meredith are like actual friends though? Or you think they
I
just
think-
have like a bond of like the Monica of it all?
I think in this, from where we're watching now, I think they are. But I think as I know what's going to happen later, they kind of fall out, for what I understand.
Matt, your point was just so good. Like the bully becomes the bullier.
Yeah.
She's becoming the Lisa of her own story. Like now Bronwyn, like she wants to be cool like Lisa, and Bronwyn's like treated her like the new loser, like the same way that Lisa would have treated Heather.
You're so right. Wow.
Yeah.
That was
she's
teamwork on
flipped. Good job, guys.
Why aren't we story producers?
No,
Like-
right?
So true. Also, now that we're still on the beach, the fact that Meredith didn't get activated by Mary calling her
Yeah.
boring and like jump in the water, has no storyline. Like the fact that that didn't activate Meredith, but Brittany drinking a shot of tequila is like what really sets her off is so crazy.
She
Like,
can't step to Mary though.
oh,
No.
yeah.
She
She's
tried
not-
to
So
last
it's not
year.
even worth it.
Yeah, she's intimidated by Mary because she knows that Mary
It's too
can
much
take her
work.
down. Yeah, Brittany, she's
know-
just like, Brittany, you're so annoying. Like,
Squash.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do have a question. Now, I don't watch Below Deck, but there was a scene when they're on the beach where Lisa Barlow is getting judged for getting a massage by one of the Below Deck workers. Is that their job?
I could tell you it's not
She
their
offered.
job.
She
blow
offered.
drying hair.
Yeah, that's true. I think their job from their perspective is
whatever.
anything they
Yeah.
want. But in Lisa's defense, like that person did offer. She said,
did.
"Do you want a massage?"
Well, that's what I'm
Who's gonna
saying.
say
She was
no?
being judged for it.
would
But
say
my
no.
question is, like, is that their
that-
job? Because if it is, why are we judging her?
No, kind of. I mean,
I
they
think
get
it's
like
like above and
strippers for
beyond.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
but
I'm also
they
thinking-
get that. We'll probably see on Below Deck. Maybe they
Maybe
had
she's a
masseuse-
certified
Maybe.
masseuse. You
Maybe
know,
they had
then-
masseuses coming and it fell through.
Are they working like 12-hour shifts? Like, what is the? What
Yes.
do you- this is crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. They go down for a little nap. Some they work all day and then they sleep at night and then.
I mean,
I
I
think
could
they
do it
get
if
like.
it
I
was
think they
normal
get like
people.
6 hours to sleep. Like they literally work like 14 hours.
I mean, again, I feel like I could pull that off if it wasn't these people. If it wasn't these Salt Lake City women.
I was thinking they are the world's worst guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
They
so
treat
bad
the
for the,
staff
for
like-
the below deck crew.
They don't even respond to them.
I know.
Like they're coming and offering them margaritas, meals, food, taking their order,
Yeah.
and they just it's like blinders. They don't even look up from their conversation to talk to these people who are serving them.
Did you see that tweet from
Christina Applegate?
No,
Yeah.
what'd she say?
It wasn't along the lines of like, you know, love the show, love you ladies, but like it's very disrespectful to treat the staff like that.
Yeah. And then a lot of people came to the defense of Salt Lake City saying like they're filming a show, like they're working, like they're not going to break to
But
like
so is Below
acknowledge
Deck.
Exactly. And then Christina Applegate issued like an apology. She's like, I love you ladies, like I didn't mean
No.
to cause any drama.
No.
Christina Applegate, you revoke that apology. No way. You're so right for that. They're awful. Also, just a tangent, when Angie K gets her finger, like they're having such a great time and they put on their blow up costumes and Angie, like, can this girl catch a freaking break? Slams her finger in the door and there's just blood everywhere. I'm like, oh,
I know, it looked so bad. She
It
like
did look really
like-
bad.
I feel terrible. She's having a horrible trip.
I know.
I was peeing in my pants though, and she was like an inflatable seahorse, and Captain Jason comes over and she's like, "Hi, it's me again." Like,
She's like, I'm so sorry.
Also,
so funny.
what's with the women vomiting not in the water but in their hand?
Yes, that's who does
does
that?
that?
Do they not know how to vomit? If you have seasickness, you go over and you vomit just over. You don't cover your mouth and throw up in your hand.
yeah, you're
Angie
at
K
the
did
edge of the
that?
boat.
Right? Angie K did that, and Brittany did that. Both of them threw up through their hand. They're not like it's not like they're trying to cup it either. They're letting it go through their fingers. It's
No, like
disgusting.
how? What's the messiest way that I can throw up? Like, let me make it even harder for these people.
I don't think you can throw up in any messier way than
Right.
open one hand like this, coming out your because then it's gonna run down your arm
Oh
too.
my god,
Oh, it's so disgusting. What is wrong with them? Why
So
do they
disgusting.
do it like that?
Brittany.
And then
Even-
to just come back to the table like everything's fine.
Yeah.
And then drink
and then
more.
sipping her tequila. But honestly, though, Meredith, like, don't judge. Like, if
I
she needs a
agree.
little tequila to wash it down, who are you to judge? Just you
I
might
also
not do
love-
that.
Yeah.
I loved that it was like 2 seconds, but Meredith putting on the blood.
She was like, this is who I am in my core. Like, I'm going to war, baby. She was loving it. I love the zombie theme. Like, so smart. I don't know why no other show has done, like, I don't remember if they've done a zombie theme before, maybe Summer House, but everybody did such a good job dressing up.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it was
also
really
got the
cool.
fake blood all over the carpets.
I know.
Oh, that pissed me
yeah.
off.
Like, they're so rude.
That was really rude.
Christina Applegate's livid right now.
We have
Issuing
full
another tweet.
permission. Yeah, she should.
Okay, well, at the horror dinner, Heather was basically like wasted the whole time. Bronwyn just like opens up with saying that she called Todd to tell him about the farting. And like the women are just like, what did he say? Like, how did he take it? Like, what do you think he's gonna say? And obviously she's gonna call and tell him that like they're talking about him again because but then it's like that's exactly his point. Like, why are you
Right.
there? But also like that's who she runs to when she needs to like
Yeah.
trauma
Which is
dump.
So sad.
And Todd like literally could care less. I actually wish they did show us some of that phone call because he's probably like, and just like hung up the phone.
You know, I wonder if she actually called him.
you think?
Because sometimes it's like, and listen, I love Bronwyn and I'll defend her, whatever, but like, I don't know if you guys follow her online, but she'll like be like, she'll say me and T in our matching pajamas, and like today she did it, and it was her and Todd, and like, I think Muzzy too, in these like cheetah print pajamas, and I'm like, I wonder like, how much do they really want to participate in this?
No, like they take the picture and then they all get like changed.
Right? Like, I
Yeah,
can
for
picture
sure.
Todd and Bronwyn like putting on a show at night. Like, I just don't think it happens.
They go to their separate rooms.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wings of the house.
The wings of the house. Imagine. Oh my God.
man.
Totally.
Well, that like prompted Lisa to issue Bronwyn an apology for like breaking the truce, bringing up Gwen and Todd. And did you think Lisa's apology was genuine?
No.
Guys, am I so naive? I was like, wow, that's so nice of
No,
Lisa.
you just
like,
ride for her so
I know,
hard.
I love Lisa.
Because she goes in confessional and she's like, basically, I'm sorry that I said it to Angie, but listen, I can say it again. You know how many things I can say to these women?
Yeah, that
She's
is
so Tamara.
She did.
She
did
is.
in the
She's my
confessional.
Tamara
Whoa,
to
whoa,
you,
whoa,
Matt.
whoa, 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 no.
That's like, don't
confessional-
disrespect my girl like that.
The judge is back and drama's in
She
session,
specified
okay?
that she wasn't sorry that she said it. She was sorry that she told it to Angie and that Angie
Yeah.
went behind my back and told Bronwyn and
Yeah.
So now it's
you're not
Angie's
sorry.
fault.
You don't care. She doesn't
Right.
care. She's only sorry she got caught. That's all she's
Yeah.
saying.
You're true, but she still apologized,
did.
after, again, everybody was coming for her. No one gave her an apology.
That is
yeah,
true,
I think that's
actually.
fair.
I don't disagree with that.
I think Heather owes her an
Heather
apology.
got out of this so
For
fast.
sure.
Also, speaking of Heather, when the dinner hadn't even started yet and she was already hammered.
I know. But they're on a yacht, like, they're there to party.
Oh, yeah. No judgment.
Yeah.
Just, we don't love Heather.
Yeah, no judgment, you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
No judgment.
Nikki slamming her glass of wine. We basically end the episode with Meredith and Brittany fighting, which Meredith fighting is my favorite thing ever. Like, she just always, she doesn't even try, obviously. She's not like premeditating what she's going to say, but naturally she just like switches into character, puts on a crazy accent, and says like
Yes,
the
it's
most
my
insane,
family.
yeah, my family,
Death in my
rumors.
family and my marriage. I'm in a monogamous marriage. You break up with your boyfriend whenever he wants to sleep with other women.
The pronunciation on this one got crazy.
It was.
Diabolical.
Now, I almost feel like Brittany knows that the audience loves that side of Meredith, and Brittany like would not let it go. Like, she just kept saying more. She kept digging in. She's like, "Oh, like if you don't like to share, I mean, that's okay. There's like no shame in that. And, like, you can't say
Poke,
that."
poke.
Yeah.
There
And I was
goes the
actually
liar.
surprised when Jason came in, and it was still just Meredith and Brittany fighting. I feel like everybody else was just watching.
They were. They were watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Staff
watching
included.
this program that we were just watching as well.
And then Meredith takes off her headband with the knife on it and throws
it.
it at Brittany, and it doesn't go remotely close to Brittany, and it almost hits Whitney.
God.
And then she asks for it back.
Oh my
She
god.
gets it back. She puts it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So funny. Any other
Whenever-
thoughts for this episode? Next week's episode looks like, I don't know, Meredith cracks or snaps. I'm not really sure what they were.
I hope it's not another like Kathy Hilton. Like we don't have it on
Like an
camera. We're just
off-camera
gonna
thing, 'cause
talk
they-
about
I
it.
feel like
Speculation.
I feel like they would have shown like a little bit of it to like tease it if they, and they were talking about it being on the plane. So I don't know if there's like not
Rules
footage
there.
of it or
Well, Brittany loves to record, so maybe she recorded the fight.
hopefully.
That's why she's there.
That is why she's
Dare
there.
you?
Producer plant. We need her.
You know, next week looks just like a lot of lunches, a lot of dinners, a lot of lunches. Like it's a lot of one-on-one lunch conversation, which it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's my least favorite.
I did want to say though that I heard on the radio, Andy Cohen said like these next span of like 5 episodes are supposed to be like some of the best TV ever. And then
I
he
actually
said-
hate when he says that.
I guess there's an episode coming up in Salt Lake where it's going to be focused on Mary Cosby's reopening of the church, and he said that it is the best episode of Salt Lake City ever.
Oh my
wow.
god.
I think it's less on Mary. I feel like Mary's going to be successful. It's going to be these other
Well,
ladies.
because all the ladies are invited
Fighting
to
in
the,
church.
They're invited to the opening of the church, and knowing
Oh.
how selfish all these ladies are, they're gonna have an argument at the most important moment in Mary's life, where her family church is reopening, and it's gonna be like frickin' Angie K screaming at Lisa Barlow, and they're gonna be having like a screaming match in the church.
Like, you think it's going to be
Wow.
giving bat mitzvah, Meredith's bat mitzvah,
Oh,
high
yes.
body count hair?
Oh, what a great episode.
I'm so
Meredith's
sad I
bat
missed it.
mitzvah and the mafia dinner. The mafia engagement
Matt.
party.
The bat mitzvah is one of my favorite episodes, like, of reality TV history.
Yes.
Like, obsessed. It was so funny. Like, Mary knocking on the window, like, while Meredith is like giving her big speech in Hebrew. Like, we say every week, like, this show is an SNL skit. Like, you cannot make it up. It's truly, like, such a gift. I'm so happy that they found these women and, like, have given them this platform, because who's doing it better than them right now?
I mean,
It's
do you
the
remember?
Utah era.
It is the Utah era.
And
Don't
I
change
still
a
think
thing.
this season, Whitney has been so much better.
I agree. I totally agree. Like,
I
last season, I was like, get her off the screen.
Yeah,
I was when I heard that Whitney was coming back, I was like, can we just make her a friend of or something like that? And then immediately on the first episode, I'm like, oh my god, she's one of my favorites on the show right now. Like, I actually really enjoy watching Whitney.
She's centered with her stripper pole now.
Well, because she's hilled.
She's
Hilled.
She's
She
hilled
is.
on her hilling journey. She changed her hair color,
She did change her hair color,
and
although
she's hilled.
She's kind of
I'm
on a
sure.
tour right now, expressing how she's like back to her
and
roots.
she's got, I mean, she has her whole like personal journey where she's like focusing more on herself now and less on the business. She was like, I spent so much time focusing on my business
Your wit.
that we lost all our money on, and now I'm going to focus on myself and be the fun Whitney.
So rude.
And if she's the fun, I'm here for the fun Whitney. So
I'm here for Fun
Love.
Whitney too.
I love season 1 Whitney, hot tub, cake.
Oh yes.
Slipping.
I mean, what about her screaming across that table at Lisa Barlow? I did not pile on. It was not a... Oh, that's my other point I want to bring up. I'm so sick of them using the word pile on, because I was
it's a
watching it
big word
today and
for
I
them.
paused it and I said, this is stupid. It's not a pile on when Britney's acting a fool, okay?
Yeah, it's not a pylon if you're just like saying something that you see happening in front of you.
Observing.
Yeah, observing. I gave the definition. Well, that brings us to our Not Mad About It segment. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, we like to finish our episodes, like maybe with a little tip, a little joy, some inspiration, or just like something that we want to share with the class. I'll go first. My Not Mad About It, as usual, is so random. But I am not mad about Best Buy, because I bought a new laptop like 2 months ago, and they were like, oh, like if the price drops, like just message somebody on our app and we'll give you the money back for the price difference. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I got an alert that it dropped like almost $200. I messaged them on the app, so easy, and they immediately refunded me $175.
Wow.
Slay.
That's awesome.
And
So you made money.
so I made money. And they said, I was like, well, if the price drops again, because, you know, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, like, can I price drop again? They said, you can price drop as many times as you want.
Yeah.
okay,
For as long
good.
as you want?
I didn't ask that part 2 of that question.
Right.
I'm not going to, like, keep tabs on Best Buy for, like, the next 10 years. But my eyes are peeled, like, through this holiday season. You better believe.
Thanks for that tip.
All right. Matt, Theryn, do one of you guys want to go?
Matt, you can.
Yeah, I'll go. My Not Mad About It is going to fit perfectly with this podcast because, as we know, we all love Dancing with the Stars. I am not mad about Tom Bergeron returning to Dancing with the Stars to guest judge this week.
That's
Wait,
going to be
who
sweet.
is that?
He's like
Oh,
the
boy.
OG host.
He was the host of the show for like
Oh.
all of the seasons.
Say his name again?
Tom Bergeron, and he was the host of America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, the
okay.
host. I'm thinking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Judge. Okay.
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
no, no,
He was
no.
like the OG.
Okay,
So
but
he
he's joining to
basically
guest
was-
judge?
Yeah, he was like fired in 2020 when Tyra got it, and he's kind of
What a
been
mistake.
like I don't want to say like canceled because he didn't
Blacklisted?
do anything wrong, but like he basically was just like fired, and they never like really explained why. It was more of a like we're trying to move on, and
And he's been out of work since.
He's been out of work, and then they never mentioned again on the show. So now I feel like he's finally getting his flowers for the 25th anniversary, and it's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
And they're
Yay.
bringing back all old contestants, so it's so
Correct.
nice for them to be bringing back an old judge. or an old host. An old
Yeah, and
host.
he hasn't been on the show since literally 2019.
Wow.
So it's gonna be
Wow.
awesome.
Oh my god, I'm so
yay.
sorry, Tom, that I didn't recognize you, but I totally do. I love that. Oh my god, thanks for telling me that. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Yeah. Nips, you want to go?
Of course. My Not Mad About It. In the beginning of the episode, before we spoke to you guys, Brie started the episode talking about her macros. So I'm going to take it the complete opposite direction as I typically do. I am not mad about this girl. I took her name down, Paris Thompson, on TikTok, made a TikTok about the $6 or $7. It's called a daily double meal for McDonald's, and you get a fat ass burger, 2 patties. You get chicken nuggets, you get a small fry, and you get a Coke for $6. It was under $6 today. A
Nikki,
meal
I'm
for
dead.
me and my daughter.
My
We
daughter.
split it. Under $6.
$3
Not
a head.
mad about that. So thanks, Paris.
That's a great
And
deal.
I've been seeing everybody, like, it's coming up on my TikTok more and more. Like, oh, I saw Paris talk about the daily double meal at McDonald's. Took my ass right there. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Not mad about it.
That is so funny, Nikki. It's so on brand for you.
So on
I
brand.
love it. And like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are gonna be happy to know that gorgeous deal.
Yeah.
See, I'm like
Deals and meals.
Brie. I'd be making those sweet potato bowls, cottage cheese bagels, high protein macros,
Yeah.
all that jazz.
Not
in
me.
it.
I'm hitting up Popeyes. Hitting up Taco Bell.
If you go to Wendy's for only $5, you can get a biggie bag, and that
course
comes
I know
with
that.
4-piece
What?
nugget.
Do you know who you're talking
A
to
junior
right
bacon
now?
cheeseburger.
I've
a
never
small
heard of that in
fry.
my life,
Yes.
Theryn. Like, I've never heard of a biggie bag.
You know what my favorite strategy is? 2 biggie
What?
bags.
Why?
Because
You
two
just get
biggie
so much
bags,
food.
2 biggie bags is only $10, and you can get a burger and a chicken sandwich, a small drink and a
Oh.
Frosty. What comes to 2 small fries and 8 nuggets.
Yeah,
That's like a menu
$50.
sampler.
That's
you
a
do
lot
get a
of
Frosty
numbers.
with a biggie bag too, and a
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It is. Thank you.
I'm glad you guys have that. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, so
with our
me and
audience, you
Theryn
guys.
are aligned, and Matt
Passionate,
and
though.
Brie.
Did you notice? Like, it was like strong. Like you were speaking
Yeah, because
very.
I feel passionately
projecting.
about. See, I feel like I relate to Nikki a lot. I'm kind of lost sometimes. I feel like she's also
Yeah.
kind of lost sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking. I need to do a lot of
Doesn't know
googling.
about Clue.
Thank you.
Now,
Do you guys
that
know
is-
about
that's-
Clue?
That's
Oh
unacceptable.
no, we know.
Because
I'm sorry.
Clue that's an every year. I watch that movie every year.
Thank you. I feel so validated right now because Nikki's entire family was like, Bree's being really weird about that. Like, nobody knows
No,
of
who
Clue.
doesn't know Clue? That's a classic.
Is
Well, I
there a
guess this-
certain time of year you watch it? Is it a Halloween movie?
I actually do
It's
watch it
giving
every Halloween.
holidays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a perfect.
I'll watch
Halloween
it, you
film.
guys.
I dare say a Thanksgiving film too, because it is set in the winter.
That's how I feel.
months.
That's fair too. Yeah. I just don't really
Yeah.
like a lot of Halloween movies, so that's
Yeah.
when I watch it. It's an excuse to watch it.
Maybe we'll get back together, you guys. We like to call them boner episodes for a bonus episode, and we'll
We
do
should.
we'll do a Clue recap.
That would be so good.
Okay, Theryn, what's your not mad about it?
So
Is it the
this is
biggie
very
bag?
different from what I'm used to because we
Oh.
actually used to do a segment called "I've Had It," which is the exact opposite, where we would say like, "This is what pisses me off so much this
You're
week."
mad about it.
Yeah.
So this is like the opposite of that. Honestly, there's not a lot of things I'm not mad about, but one thing I am not mad about is how good Salt Lake is. I genuinely like. I was feeling a lot of Housewives burnout for a little bit
Totally.
after what happened with New Jersey, because like for me, New Jersey and then prime Beverly Hills, which is like what
Yeah.
5 to 9 seasons 5 to 9. That's like peak, and I have been chasing that, and I haven't been able to find it. And there's just like been nothing that's been filling that sort of gap. And watching this season of Salt Lake has genuinely like it's on that same level. It's such a
We've
good
had-
show.
We've
it's
had 2
ridiculously
fights about
good.
farts
Yes.
I know
in
it's
one
crazy.
season.
This
How
is the
much
second
more
time.
could you
How
ask
many
for?
more times are farts gonna get brought up?
Well, if Todd's still on that show, give it like 3 more seasons.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for joining us for this Salt Lake City recap. So much fun. As we said at the beginning, your episode with us drops tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to recap RHOSLC. We're going to recap Beverly Hills trailer. So make sure you guys check them out. Pimp yourselves out. Like, what's your handle? Where's your podcast streaming? Tell them everything.
We are the Sweet Potato Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, all of the stuff. And yeah, we drop episodes on Tuesdays of our favorite reality television program.
And if you guys love Big Brother, they get contestants on, like they said at the beginning. They're getting a pretty big one coming up soon. So make sure you guys follow them so you can see more of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
fingers
you.
crossed.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.